early March. 62 degrees today. According to the weather, it's still going to be the only good day we're going to have for like the next 10 days. It's supposed to be like scattered showers and cloudy for the next 10 days. So I figured it was a good opportunity to go out fishing. No luck so far. Maybe we'll catch something. I usually don't fish non-trout waters this early in the year, but it was either this or sit at the house and do nothing. So I was trying to find something to do, and we kayaked this river back in July of 2019, and just like, memories come back of when you were kayaking it and all that stuff, and you just look at like those rapids right there, and you're like, oh, I remember floating down there and coming in here and all that stuff. And it's just cool to look at something that you've done the whole stretch of a river on, like the Pound River. We started from the town of Pound and we've gone all the way to Flanagan Lake with it as like a 16 to almost 20 mile float. And it's just it's an interesting thing to float rivers like that and then look back on them in different times of the year and look how majestic and beautiful they are in early spring, late winter. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 further down there. 1, 2, and 3, I got by no problem at all. However, I approached the 4th rapid a little off by about 12 inches. That 12 inches was a factor of me going smoothly down the rapid or turning over like I did. So looking at the rapids differently from this angle, you can definitely tell that from the boat they look differently than they do now. And of course the water level is a little bit higher than probably when we floated down here, but not by much. But this was the infamous 3rd rapid that I tipped over on. The 4th rapid down here is not that difficult at all. It looks a little joggedy, but it's really not. The rapid number 3 is where it's tough. And if you couldn't tell by the way it is, you have 2 real avenues of getting around it. Okay? Right here looks obvious, but at the time we were floating it, it wasn't as flowy as it is now. So it was right there, not this rock, but the other rock right there. There's a groove right there that Skylar and me went down, and I bumped that rock right there, and that's what caused me to flip sideways. But it wasn't a horrible rapid, don't get me wrong, but it makes you look at these rapids a little bit differently. And they're not like treacherous by no means. Professional rafters and kayakers or whatever won't think nothing of this stuff. But up until the beginning of last year, I never kayaked rivers. I always kayaked lakes, much less traversed class 1, class 2 rapids. Maybe this could be considered maybe class 3. So it was a new experience for us, and that's why it happened the way it did. We've taken a lot of what we learned last year, and we're going to apply it a lot more this year. And I don't know. We'll see what comes forth of it. We won't be kayaking the Pound River probably again. We may, I may kayak it this year also, just to redeem myself from the flip. But we're probably going to focus more on the paddle and the clinch this year. But it started out as a fishing video and turned into a kayaking recap video. So hope you all enjoyed this little small episode. Nothing major. I got some big episodes in the plan in the next coming weeks, as soon as this weather clears. So we'll see how that goes. I'm already fucking sweating. Does humidity hit you this bad? Yeah. But dude,